Hi, my name is Carmela Lucian, and today I'll be giving you a summary of my PowerPoint. I'm sitting in the chair today, not the bed. Okay, so my first question on my paper was discuss the purpose of evidence. Evidence remains attained using technical procedures. Evidence remains valuable within helping resolve the utmost for fortuitous as well as rootless of cases, as well as totally peaceable cases connected to crimes such, for example, fraud, also hacking. Detectives every so often search for evidence within cases where their sexual attack remains supposed. Inside a few cases, the DNA evidence could be able to approve or else disapprove claims of rape or else child molestation. My second question was describe the general process and handling of all evidence from time of discovery through disposition. The first responder parties are to figure out the need for medical assistance. Second, approve or else pronounce death. Conduct a scene walkthrough. Take steps to resolve. Also, shield the area. Secure as well as isolate the crime scene by means of ropes or else blockades. Eliminate all illegal employees from scene, finding out the lead detective. Physical evidence could remain reduced, unusual by means of folks traveling through the zone. Each single individual consumes the potential to terminate valued evidence. My third question was name and describe the types of evidence. Today I'm going to tell you different types of evidence. I'm going to name each and every single one that I found. The first rule remains the evidence essentially remained relevant towards the examination. There remain so many kinds of evidence: analogical evidence and anecdotal evidence, character evidence, circumstantial evidence, demonstrative evidence, direct evidence, documentary evidence, exploitationary evidence, forensic evidence, hearsay evidence, physical evidence, prima facie evidence, statistical evidence, and lastly, testimonial evidence. My next question was discuss the admissibility of evidence. Admissible evidence remains in the least file testimony or else touchable evidence used within a court of law. Evidence remains characteristically make known to in the direction of a judge or else a jury towards attesting a point or else component within a case. Criminal law case evidence remains used on the way to demonstrate an offender's responsibility outside a realistic uncertainty. Okay, my next question is describe the nature, purpose, and legal framework of privileged information regarding evidence. Beforehand, dealing with by means of evidence law, it is significant to deliberate about the perception of evidence in all purpose, since evidence as well as law of evidence remains two different things. The term evidence stays created from a Latin term evidita. I guess that's Spanish, I'm guessing, which means to display evidently, to make clear, to cite, to determine clearly, convince, to find out, or else verify. In other words, evidence remains a means of sustaining the court of the truth or else untruth of doubtful fact amongst the gatherings in their pleadings. Adjunctive laws remain worried by means of technique or of giving cases to court, demonstrating them, or else usually applying human rights, also responsibilities underneath the practical laws. Despite the substantive laws remain those that describe rights, also duties. And last but not least, my last question on my paper, and I'm so glad you gave us questions on this paper because previous semesters you gave us a lot of questions. So thank you for that. And my last question is discuss the legal procedures of securing admissions and confessions. An admission characterize a declaration that have a habit of on the road to verifying guilt. On the other hand, a confession remains a fully corroborated statement throughout which the suspect agrees to take individual accountability intended for committing the crime. The difference remains significant intended for lawful as well as procedural motives. Well, that was the summary of my paper, and just hit the 5-minute mark. But yes, that was my paper on criminal procedure and evidence, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me. Have a great day.